friends. Today I'm going to work with this watercolor paper, and it's a 4 by 6 inches, and I'm going to use products from the Chemist Corp brands. I'm a member of the Chemist Corp brand creative crew, and so I thought I would use these with some watercolor pencils that I have. I have the Royal brands here out. I also have some Target watercolor crayons, and I thought I was going to use those today and kind of combine them with these sprays, as well as perhaps using some stencils. I have an Annie Skinner stencils. I have a couple of other stencils from I'm not even sure which package they're from. So I'm going to use that and to hopefully make a really nice card front. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start with my background. I kind of have an idea. Mr. Kits. I also have the starter kit, so I'm not sure what ones I'm going to use yet, because these ones are English Ivy, Rosie. I have the Alaskan Salmon in this kit, and this is the calendar kit, and Canary. And I'm thinking I can go with the reds and the blues kind of mixed together, so I might use like the Rosie and then the True It's Red in the Glimmer Mist starter kit, and perhaps the blue. I know there, I don't know, try making the red purpley or something like that. So, and I have this one, so I think I'm going to start off with just kind of spraying my background. And oh, look at this. This is nice because it's got ends and the outs. So let's see here. I think I'm going to put the mask down in here, which is really seems neat. This Annie Skinner. This is my first time using this one. Stencil. So I think I'm going to throw my mask down, and that kind of makes it fun when there's a mask. And then decorate all around it. I'm not really sure what's going to happen yet with this girl, but I wanted to make something fun. So just cutting these out. I don't want to tug too hard, so I'm just going to snip the ends off. Okay. I'm going to put her right there, right in the center. Just play with it and see what I like. I think I'm going to throw this right on there, and I'm going to start with probably my blue. So I'm going to go with the wasting some time here. I'm going to go with It's Blue. So I'm really not sure what I want to do. All I know is that I want it to look watercolor and fresh. So I'm going to do that. I might throw in the pieces right there like that. I'm going to put this, I'm using gotta move my mask. Let's see if I don't know. I did manage to save that spot. That looks nice. I think I'll wipe down my mask, just kind of playing with it, so this is fun. I haven't done too many a lot of things with these sprays yet, so I thought, well, I'm going to play with them with watercolor paper. I'm not sure if I have done that yet. Had a chance to do that. I'm going to dry this off, and I'm not even sure right now. I got It's Rosy. I'm going to put this back on. I'm not sure how I'm liking it, but I'm going to throw a little bit of this It's Rosy on. See how that feel. And then I have It's Red, so I was thinking, well, let's check that out. Let's compare it. I mean, I know I'm mixing the colors, so let's compare a little bit of that with, I'm going to have to dry this off, I think, with the dry, wasn't that nice, that mask? I'm going to dry that and put it back on there. Isn't that pretty colors mixed together? And I'm hoping, just going to do some layering. I'm going to do a little bit of this really nice piece here. It's red just a little bit. We'll see how different it is. And I'm banging my camera. I'm making it really wet sometimes here, but then I'm drying it up in between. But I want to see if you can see the layers, and I think that's really cool. So I got a little bit of purple going on. So these are the colors I'm going to stick with, and I'm really liking it. So I'm just going to, maybe I'll add a little splotching here and there from that. Try to be careful, I don't want to get on my mask. There we go. Dry that off. I have quite the mess happening. So I have all these different shapes. I'm going to dry that off, and then I think I'm going to use a little gesso on there. I'm really liking how this is going. So now I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to make sure my package is covered, just like this. Gotta get my water brush out of there. And this is interesting. This is just I'm trying to figure out if I want some of these stars in here. I might just do that. Now, like I said, I'm keeping with the colors that are in there. And now I'm going to go with its blue. I'm getting it everywhere. Look at my fingers. They're really colorful. I didn't want to get it on the rest of it, but look at that purple. I love that. This is the mixing of the blues and the reds, the rosy and it's red. Isn't that pretty? I think I'm ready to play with it now. I'm going to doodle on it and see how this works. Okay, I have my gesso out, and I am going to use some gesso on here. And I didn't have different size stencils, so I made my own stencils of circles here. So I just used my punches, the 1/4 inch, and like the different punches, like the 1/2 inch. What is this one? This is 1 1/4 inch, and then all the way down to the 1/2 inch. So I'm going to gesso some white spots just with my finger, and hopefully get a nice color blend in there. I'm going to keep going and working it too to get some of that nice red in there. We'll see. Some of it will come through. See, I want it to come through, so I'm going to use my mask once again so I can gesso a little bit of a spot right here. And I just want this to be a really cute card. And I got the gesso everywhere but where I wanted to get it. There we go. Oh, I did get behind there. I did get behind here, but let's see if I can clean that up a bit. There we go. It's good. It's mixed media. It doesn't have to be perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this again, be a little bit more careful. And I think just for the heck of it, I want to put it like right behind her leg. And I'm just going to dab a little bit more. See how that worked. Didn't quite work. We'll try it again. I didn't get that little spot. mask is so fun to use. So you can see a little spot behind the leg. I don't know, just trying it out. Now I think I'm going to add some little spots. I'm just going around a little bit here with the gesso. Not wanting to get on her. And there we go. So I'm going to dry that up. So I was hoping that some of the color kind of seeps through, and it is. Some of it's from my fingers, but it's looking really cute. Then I'm going to use some watercolor pencils to pull out and add some color. Okay, now I'm going to add the watercolor. I've got some purple here. I'm just going to add it to my larger circle. I might just leave the little ones white. We'll see how they work. And different purples perhaps. And then I'm going to use my water brush in there. And I flip my pencils up this way, the ones I use, so then I know which ones to grab for. And the next time if I'm doing that, you know, then I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to grab, I think, a yellow for my stars. I know it's a color that's not really introduced, but that's the great part, a pop of bright color. And I picked my quote. I think I'm going to use, kind of make up a quote a little bit here, because it looks like she's dancing. So I'm going to put, "She was born free, let her dance, wild in her own way." And I think that's it. I might add more to it. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just going to use a color block for some of this. I am going to put a little bit of purple on it, yellow, just to highlight some colors, and a pop of orange. I know I don't have those in my sprays, but I'm going to use those in here. Now the water, this stuff will move on water, like once you moisten it up, so I'm going to be careful. Get it in there. And I like the darker edges on my circle. Just a fun little piece. You could throw it on a card. It can be a party card. It could be a birthday card. I just thought, I don't know, thought I'd just throw a quote on there of sorts and leave it at that. So I'm going to get pull more yellow in here. Just a little brighter. I got kind of a darker earthy yellow on there, and I'm going to pull some brighter crayon, watercolor, cheapy watercolor crayons, but they're always fun. And then when I'm done with this, I'm going to spray it with like an acrylic sealer of some sort, and so that it's nice and fun and not going to get damaged. I'll probably go over some of this with Posca pen as well. This is going to be fun. Now I think I don't have any water here, so I'm just kind of like cleaning my brush off with my paper towel here. I'm going to add a little bit more purple. It's a nice little fun piece. Got so many stencil layers and that's what makes it fun. Got splashes here and there. And here we go. So I think I will kind of put a little purple in here, mix it up a bit with the blue. Let's see how I like that. I like the splatters, but we'll see how I like if I add water. See, it's moving. I'm going to add a little purple. Oh, we gotta go. Anyways, that is that. I like that. There we go. It's got the watery look, and I love that. Okay. Where do I want to add my orange? I might add some just here or there. I think I'm just going to add on the outside here. Maybe it's like a little bit of a shadowy brightness, don't know. I think that's what it's going to be. I'm just kind of playing with the colors, and now it's just adding dimension. I love it. Love it. This is going to be so fun. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm going to dry that up, add some Posca pens. Okay.
Looking good so far.
So what I think I'm going to do is just going to add, I don't know if I got a little bit more heat to this, add some gel pen to it. And see how I like that. And I might add white Posca, I'm not sure. And I'm doing the gel pen because I really like the scratchiness of it. So I thought, why not? And I'm going to continue. And I'm going to go around her a bit. Maybe that wasn't the best choice, but it's just playing around with it. I did scratch around her. I'm not sure if that suits it, but I do like this part here being scratched around. So, with the sketching going on with it, I'm going to do the stars, just kind of wait it out. Like spread the little bit of a scratchy ink part here. I kind of keep an open mind because you don't know how it's going to turn out unless you really plan it out, and that's not too fun for me. I like to just be, oh, that turned out, or oh, how can I make that better? So I don't think things don't quite turn out, but I think that we could always improve something if we're not too happy with it. Now, I'm liking this a lot better. So what I'm going to do is scratch around some of these. These gesso ones I left pretty plain because I like that. And I'm going to scratch around my edge. Ink my edges up probably too. I probably should have went like the little ziggy zags a little bit more, but I didn't. And That looks like some flowers behind her. Kind of like that. Darker pastel. Do my edges. And there is what it looks like. I'm going to add a little bit more to my flowers here because I have a lot of scratches, but add a little pastel pen just to add some darkness, and the scratches are going to be in the background. Like that. And that is that. I'm liking it. And I think I'm just going to add some brightness to this side here, just because I added some shadow on the other side, like an orangey shadow. And it's going to pull a lot of color from the sprays, but that's okay. It's not going to be like a bright white, like if I were to paint an acrylic on there, but that makes it nice. I like it. And I'm just going to go and do the stars. And I think that is done. Might just do a little bit of an outline on her. Some of it's just going to really not show because it's soaking in, but that's okay. That's that. I'm really loving it. Now for my thing, mark them in there. But I'm going to put the quote right in here. In her. And I'm using Tim Holtz Ideology stickers that were given to me as a gift in Happy Meal. So I'm going to put She Was Born to Be Free. I was going to add more, but I'm not sure if I will. Just don't know. Got to flip through here because I use so many of these letters now. I'm starting to like them. I had them for a long time. Now I'm like, hey, where have you guys been all my life? Like to have like little prepared letters. And here we go. Sorry about the background noise, guys. Born to be free. So I'm taking a little long here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't recognize my letters. And then that will be it. I think that'll be it. Two. B. And then I'm going to put free. I'm going to probably put free down one of the legs. Maybe that's what I'll do. Just see how that goes. It's good. You can see it really nice. So I'm not sure if I like it. We'll see. And then I like to do that spray that I was telling you about, and where I seal it. And I think I'm going to do 2 frees. Just the heck of it. Just because I like that on her legs, and I kind of think that's neat. So, there we go. Just go with the flow. Don't worry about it, and have fun. She She was born to be free. There it is. So I hope you guys like that. I think I do. I think I'm just going to add a little bit of a black. Do I want to add spray? To finish it off with a little bit of the silver. I was going to do black, but you know what? I don't have black, but I do have a little bit of this. So let's see if I could get a little shimmery, almost spray. I'm doing it at a distance. There we go. I splashed some of this tarnished silver on there. And we are done. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget to craft like a duck, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.